Finally, it's time to talk about Himouto Umaru-Chan, also known as my two-faced little sister. Me and Nia actually ended up watching this anime a few months ago, and we made a discussions review video about it here on the channel. Well, I mean, it's not here now though. We actually deleted that video.
In that review, we hadn't watched the entire series. We only saw up to episode 9, but that didn't really stop us from giving it a rating. We ended up rating it an 8 out of 10.
But since now we're actually reviewing the anime and not just talking about them, it was kinda annoying seeing that older video that was so much different from this video still being on the channel. I remember exactly how me and Nia came across this anime. We were looking at anime summer trailers on YouTube and this caught us off guard. Not because of the art style, not because of the music, it was because of the way she looked when she did her, lazy transformation. It was kind of one of those WTF moments and that piqued our curiosity. Me and Nia were like, we gotta see this anime.
So anyways, let's talk about Himouto Umaru-Chan. This anime follows Umaru Doma and her older brother Taihei Doma.
Umaru, outside of her home, is known as this beautiful, talented, and incredibly smart 16-year-old girl. But in reality, once she enters her home, she turns into a bratty, extremely lazy otaku that pretty much manipulates her older brother Taihei at any chance she gets to get something that she wants. Umaru one day comes to live with her older brother Taihei, but it's never really explained why. So with the absence of their parents, Taihei tries his best throughout the series to be a good influence, though that proves to be quite the struggle when it comes to Umaru.
In case you were wondering, this is a comedy slice-of-life anime. It was originally created by Sankaku Head and released in Weekly Young Jump in 2013. But then it was made into an anime series by Sentai Filmworks in 2015.
It was directed by Masahiko Ota, who is also credited for working on the anime Yuru Yuri. Since this anime is a slice-of-life comedy, there is no plot. And there's really nothing going on behind the scenes, like no romance. Well, actually there is a small fraction of romance, but it's nothing that gets developed through this series. There's no conflict either, it's just about Umaru, Taihei, and their friends interacting with each other on a day-to-day basis, with some jokes sprinkled in here and there.
Now's a pretty good time to talk about some of the characters. We already talked about Umaru and Taihei briefly, so let's move on to the side characters. There's Nana Abina, Umaru's worrisome friend that happens to live right underneath Umaru, that also has a bit of a crush on Umaru's brother Taihei.
There's Selfie, who is a self-proclaimed rival of Umaru. She brings a lot of comedy to the series with her overachiever attitude. With any chance that she gets, she's trying to make a competition out of anything she can when it comes to Umaru. And last but not least is Kire. She is a misunderstood friend of Umaru. She is usually in the background of scenes watching Umaru, basically a yandere. But she brings a ton of comedy to the series, especially when she has her nervous breakdowns. So like I said earlier, since this is a slice of life anime, it basically has no plot. So with that being the case, let's pick out one specific episode. For that episode, we're gonna be watching episode 4.
So let's get to it.
Alright, so the episode starts off with these randies over here just fawning over Umaru. Like they're just standing there, smiling at her. And it's pretty weird at this point because Umaru is only 15, she's not even 16 yet at this point in the series. Yeah, and you probably noticed Umaru, sparkling. She does that a lot.
Umaru briefly gets distracted by something, and then her and Abina walk off. But later, Umaru comes back in her UMR disguise.
Apparently she comes here a lot and dominates every genre of game, and she usually ends up winning all the prizes, which leave these guys losing money because, come on, I mean, we all know these crane games are rigged as shit. But this time it'll be a little different because he made it a little bit more complicated to get the plushies. I like how he states that Umaru cheated because she hooked the plushie's tag, but then he goes on to tell us that there's no way Umaru could ever get a box prize because he weakened the arm strength so much that the box would have to be moved 15 times before she would ever get one prize. I think we know who the real cheater is here. What is going on right now? Are these guys using Morse code with their eyes? These are some talented dudes if they can do that. Why are you guys working at a Capcom again? What's he supposed to do? Smash the glass and stop the prizes from falling? A little bit later we see Umaru at school getting ready to play tennis.
Then Sophie challenges Umaru to a tennis match.
Oh wow, she's got her own backdrop and everything. That's pretty clever, I like that. You gotta wonder, why would Sophie pick Ibina as a partner? Ibina really isn't good at anything. I mean, have you seen her in swim class? Dude, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist, okay? I couldn't resist.
Umaru hits the ball as weak as she can, so Bina doesn't have such a hard time.
But Sophie is so intense that she flies right past the ball and boom! Right into her own backdrop. After seeing the scratches on Sophie, Umaru decides to take it serious. The next day we see Taihei at work, and then his friend Alex gives him a gift. Umaru sees the porcelain cat thing and is disgusted by it because it's not cute. She then proclaims she won't touch it. So the next day she touches it. We see Umaru having a Pokemon battle with her hamsters. By the way, yeah, these are hamsters. So yeah, as you can see, things got serious. Umaru quickly goes to work on it and everything seems to be coming together pretty good, until... Huh. She drew a Pikachu, get it? Because she was playing Pokemon earlier? Well, she's screwed.
At this point, she just decides to tell Taihei what she did. Hey, where'd the brown stripes on his back go?
And then the scene comes together with one last Pokemon reference. Okay, the reason why you're not seeing any clips right now is because Toho Animation or YouTube keeps really copyrighting this specific part of the video. I will explain it to you though. In this part of the video, you see Umaru playing a game and she says, oh, I need work on this combo, and she writes it down. And then she gets an invitation to go to this Capcom place and play the game against other people. That's the scene. Yup. Oh, I get it. Capcom. It's Capcom. Get it? Capcom? Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? Umaru runs and goes signs up for the tourney, and then Taihei happens to run into his friend Alex from work. Then all the players get announced, and then, oh hey, it's Sophie. Wait a second, now just hold on. They brought arcade sticks to an arcade, where they will then play the game on top of the arcade machine. Why not just use the arcade itself?
Or they could just play on an arcade machine like this one. Look, his joystick and buttons are on his guitar. How does he even play like that?
Oh my shit, I didn't even notice. No wonder Umaru is destroying these people. She's the only one with an actual fighting pad. So Sophie and Umaru basically destroy everyone at the fighting game tournament.
Now the final battle begins.
Oh jeez, holy crap. Combo 5 has to be garbage. As a guy that plays fighting games, look at that recovery on that spinning uppercut. That's gotta be like, what, negative 1,000 frames or something?
Oh hey look, Umaru has a hamster arcade stick.
What? Let's talk about this for a quick sec. She has 2 hamsters, a hamster hood cape thing. She plays a game with a guy that fights in a hamster hood cape thing as well. And she controls him with a hamster arcade stick. I know that it's just an anime and it's just there because, you know, why not? But doesn't it make you guys ask a question like, does anybody else notice the hamster similarities? Did she get the hood, then the hamsters? Or the hamsters, then the hood? Since she's playing a game with a character that wears a hamster hood, did the Space Stream Fighter company then decide to make an arcade stick inspired from him? Did Umaru only want to get hamsters in the first place because of the character she uses in the game, or because she already owned the hood? Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter. Sorry guys.
Umaru starts to lose and is feeling the pressure.
So she looks out into the crowd at Taihei, pretty upset that the one time he's actually gonna see her play, she's getting raped. Upset that the one time Taihei gets to see her play, she's getting destroyed. And then Sophie gets distracted and tries to look out into the crowd to see what Umaru sees, and then... I don't know what that means. They never explain it, guys. I don't know what to talk about this scene. I just don't know. Like, season 2 confirmed? That scene is followed by Umaru in class worried about Sophie. But wouldn't you know, Sophie just comes up out of nowhere and is in even higher spirits than before. And then she just swirls away. So, with the pros and cons of Himouto Umaru-Chan, we decided to rate this anime a 7 out of 10. If you happen to play games and watch anime, it makes watching Himouto Umaru-Chan more fun with the various Easter eggs and anime references that they have inside of the show. Trust me, there's tons, ranging from Street Fighter to Metal Gear to Pokemon. The references are crazy in this show.
One of the best things about this anime title is its supporting cast. They are all likable and I found myself liking them a lot more than Umaru. Without the supporting cast, we may have rated this anime a 4 or a 5 out of 10. One thing you should know, if you decide to watch this show, is that it starts off a little bit slow because they like to introduce the characters by episode. In episode 1, it's mostly about Umaru and Taihei, but you get glimpses of the side characters.
One thing that makes this anime really shine is its opening theme. Just by the opening theme alone, you get a pretty good idea of what you're gonna be watching. And the song, in general, is just pretty catchy. While doing a little research and stuff for this video, I happened to look up the opening and found the original upload on Toho Animation. That video has just about 7 million views. The anime overall is pretty good. I mean, it's not anything groundbreaking. I mean, we've seen the same type of formula done before, especially with the anime Oremo. The one thing that Umaru has going for her in real life, meaning, you know, like real life here, is that the character Umaru has quite a bit of hate, like a lot of hate. The main reason is because Umaru, well, Umaru can be easily dislikable. Like, especially in episode 1, like Nia stated before, they like to introduce their characters through episodes. Umaru and Teihei are episode 1, Ebina's episode 2, Kide is episode 3, and Sophine is episode 4. So with that being said, that basically means you have in episode 1 a whole 24 minutes of Umaru and Teihei. And it's basically like the same joke. Umaru is irresponsible, Teihei gets mad. Umaru annoys Teihei, Teihei gets mad. Like me and Nia even happens to pass by a few forums just to do more research about the series, and we would see like this comment all the time. Oh, if you don't like the first episode, you should not watch the series, it'll be just as bad. I really don't think that's such a fair way to go about it. I mean, yeah, episode 1 may be a tad bit annoying if you get annoyed by Umaru. Because yeah, episode 1 could get a bit annoying just because it's about Umaru and Teihei, because it's just about them and how they interact with each other. You see Umaru at her top performance of being annoying just so you can basically understand, yeah, Umaru is kind of a brat. Even though Umaru is a giant brat when it comes to Teihei, you can still see through the series that she still cares about her brother a lot. So me and Nia genuinely just tried to look past it because yeah, Umaru could be a little bit annoying, but it's like a brother-sister thing and she's being annoying to her brother, you know what I mean? So yeah. And the last thing to really talk about briefly is that the jokes in the show. Even though this is a comedy slice of life anime, for us, we found ourselves laughing more at the animation than the actual jokes themselves. Like, I don't know, I really don't know what to say. It just didn't really fancy my sense of humor, I guess. There's always gonna be differing opinions, like someone may hate an anime, someone may like an anime, but I don't know, you guys, that's just our opinion. We think it's a slightly above average anime. And if you guys want to give it a try, go for it. But until the next review, we will see you guys next time.